So I say AEW Dynamite was okay. So this was really good. So tonight, so we get one Mimble, we get one Stickle and one Stitzel. So I like AEW Dynamite this show. I say 9 without an 8. So this is not that bad. So let's go between live goes tonight. I guess Sergio Grossman goes one-on-one against Carl Foxel. I guess Dynamite is often with a hype video. There was an advertised a message to come on this week's show. It was before we went to the ring for Sergio Grossman and Carl Foxel. I just see two matches has announced nobody was allowed out of inside, so either MVP and Bobby Lashley is a Don Callis family, and they had to stay backstage except a young Callis who is showing up giving team. So they both knocked Carl Foster to some mat and a few times. I need to Boston at a bit of I guess a former always TV recipient Sergey Weevil after eating a crossline. I just watched the first couple of minutes. That's it for like Sergey Bosman expense was too much for Carl Foxel. I just said 25-year-old. I was made to make it a more even battle during the break. I think when we return and Jake with 20 punches in the middle of the ring. I think this was a great contest, and that told a story of a young talent. I was trying to his best against a person who has worked in about every big promotion around the world. I just both men look great, but Sanjay Boston was the one who designed. Also, memory, Carl Foster restored to seating by losing the ropes for those during a pan. I knew he may have won the points, but Sanjay Boston won, so the crown hearts. I just said the fans protest. Sanjay Boston in a small way. I just thought it won't hurt him too, and take this lose to a guy who has been on the follow lately. In the middle of this match, let's call up Foxel. I just said an intro fail at the top of the show. This was great. It did a good job of having imaging on the show very quickly. I think it's wild that Sanjay Grossman 49 is only 3 months off from playing twice. Colin Foster, age of 25, is capable of doing this as much as his younger opponent. I think he is a true physical Spider-Man. Sanjay Grossman cloth live simplex look good. I think but Colin Foster almost landed right on his head. I just said the crowd was really behind Sergio Grossman imaging. He just was giving a pop. And this was awkward moment. After when Sergio Grossman had to get himself into the passing for an overdrop. I just listened to the person doing it with forcing the opponents before going to the top rope. So next one we have Dynamite, Justin Wallow. After Hook came to see the ring, he called out Nate Wayne. After it didn't take long for Christian Cage in City Ring to arrive, but Nick Wayne and kept Serbian attack Hook from behind, and they ended up smashing Hook on his hand. I am between the two, the steel sales at backstage. After Mercedes Moné gave this interview with Renee Paquette, and we also saw MVP Rip injured Sandra Busman for losing. He got angry and attacked a random police locals backstage. MVP and Bobby Lashley saw in, and they left a full people bottle. After up next was a Dynamite Justin Bottle Roll with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. Also in the tournament of Oval Wrestlers, Evil Now was the fourth man to be eliminated by Mark Davis. After the top fight was eliminated by their own later was in Aston Anthony, but most people who had a partner into the match. And they worked together with them in a attempt to weed out the competition. Isaac was also in Lion Caves responsible for Soul. After it came down to them, Adam Cole and KOR has a final four. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly ended up playing the Reynolds. The Soldier will face each other to see who gets to take on MCF at World's End. I think this was a pretty standard bottle. There wasn't nothing spontaneous happened, but nothing ridiculous. This was happening either so the crowd was into it. I didn't set of most legal people one, so it did what it needed to do. So in the way of this match is Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly won. I just Mercedes Moné told Renee not to say Camille name. I did say it herself at last week more times. After even another tried to form a illness with Adam Cole before taking him down, it was interesting to see Adam as a Anthony and Leo was. After running Madison Gale, there was a different from a top flight Gale. So this is a really good match. Next match we have Matt Costa goes 1-on-1 against Sports Strickland. After Matt Costa had a talk with Andy Bones and Buddy Gunn. I was at backstage before this match took place. Buddy Gunn and Andy Bones tried to talk to him out of this match. But he refused. And I was to see on proving he was the best wrestler alive as he likes to acclaim. After Matt Costa was done with his national pre-match whip to Sports Strickland attack him, he rolled him into the ring to begin the match. But they took the fight right back outside. After Matt Costa listened to it take a slow for a moment, but a quick house call to sit ahead and turn things around. I was again Sports Strickland hit a second and third house call. I was before covering Matt Costa for a quick and easy win, and this wasn't much to this, but everything they did look good. I was before making his exit. The Sports Strickland hit a sports jump back to the crowd in the middle of this match and Sports Strickland. I just took a look on Renee's face during the past days. Sasmit was hilarious. I think it's probably part of the ongoing storyline. I think but it almost felt like Matt's concert was being punished with how this match was booked. So next match we have Pac goes one-on-one against Say White. After MCF both in the official package, after a permission to retain his Dynamite and Diamond ring, this was a while with marking to Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. After the next match on the card, we saw Sebastian Pac and Switchblade Say White meet a one-on-one. Whether it wasn't Pac through to the crowd, I bet nobody else from the Death Riddles was still. I just think White had the open hand at first and Pac took out his wasn't on Riddle by serving him for no reason. I knew when he took a breather, and this was a competitive match. Wasn't that it felt like a personal fight? And they weren't trying to be as fast as possible. Also, it felt like and they were trying to hold each other, and which made it a lot more fun. I just whispered was breathing from the mouth as Pac locked into the bottom into the skinny portion, but Saint Mike wasn't to reach the ropes for the break. Whether but it didn't stop Saint Mike from hitting to the blade funnel. I just thought that a pan is in the wind. He hit one on Whether before Minnesota stood up and steered him down as it wasn't so Moxley could attack. After Adam Page came out, it looked like he was about to fight Moxley before the Orange Cassidy came out of nowhere and went after Moxley within the scheduled code. I just think Randy Page and OC ended up taking out the Death Riddles to end undersizement and the winner on this match is Say White. I just had a feel that recapping Say White Impact Food I just thought was good. It was Roy that Pac didn't have his trios tied with him. Also, it says that Suze Robinson is insult again, seems like without him, since feels wrong. I think they had an awesome scenes of Connell's. Also, that ended with Say Right hitting an overhead simplex. I think Christian looking with his contract was kind of funny. Next match to have any say goes one-on-one against Bobby Ford. Sammy Hill gave a backstage promo. I was distracted at Sammy Hart before we got a garage match. After between Amy Say and Bobby Ford, these two have had several singles and tag matches in AEW. After but this was the first in almost 3 years. AEW is a quick feud to recap the long-standing feud between the entrants. Bobby Ford came into this with a 2-0 record against any say in singles matches. But NEC has won more tag bouts. NEC awful in hindsight, but Bobby Ford kicked her hand away. I think they talked some trash before between punches to get things going. I just said the second half of this bout, I think was much more physical. and we saw both women come close to winning a couple of times. But it was Say who scored the win in the end of Secret and Mike. Probably fought left to the wing and called out Mercedes Monet. So said CEO came out and they almost got into the fight. But Mercedes is acted like she had somewhere else to be in order to evolve to the squaffle. And the winner of this match is Say. Chris Jericho had a quick assessment and pocket independence on Always This Week. He said, "We got a return wasn't for Bandito, who has been out of action for a quote some time. And probably looked like she forgot to bump when Say hit a flying forearm. So she says sort of simply but remained steady. Bobby Ford hit a nice double knee drop onto the apron. Next match, we have Brody King goes one-on-one against Koyo Kasagori. Meet Sakura, the confident MMA in this issue, also ate one during the backstage assessment before we went back to the ring. Fought in the main event with Brody King and Koyo Kasagori, the two powerhouse locked up and fought for a long time. So the Swiss Superman got into the force and few shots. But Brody King quickly put him down. With a singles bowl with the announcers noted also is a real thing to see. Koyo Kasagori began focusing on Brody King and the right arm. Has said the show went to a break. When we returned to the powerhouse of House of Black began burning up ahead of the steam. And this was a traffic display on two totally different kinds of powerful wrestlers. Koyo Kasagori is like a civil call, while Brody King is like a poppy for truck, and both are all powerful in their own way to serving completely different purpose, but both are classic for a reason. And Koyo picked up to the win in 3 points. But Brody King gave him a tough fight, and Koyo Kasagori is now leading to the Gold League with 6 points. And the winner of this match is Koyo Kasagori. We've been seeing Brody King wear a colorful jacket to the ring. It was so void after he has been clad in black for so long. Brody King seems to have almost to no while wearing a wrist cast, unless it's pretty explosive in the final war. On Wednesday, Dynamite continues this use the Counter Classic. While also addressing a handful of views outside of the tournament. I was seeing Heyman is display a orange casket from a Tivoli runs to a fight off with Dave Riddles was the most memorable moment of the show. But we also saw a song so in ring absence. Brody King and Koyo Kasagori put on a boxing contest in the main event. Impact Inc. St. White gave us an entertaining garage match, and any say it probably for continue the years long viewed with a good performance. I did but one match stood above the rest, and Colonel Fawcett may have pulled out of the ring, but such enforcement was the star of the C2 monster that opened the show. I think both men look great, but seeing such enforcement, it looked so Smith was a nice things a piece from how he was often brought in WWE. So, and this wasn't really a weak moment on the show. Any substance either advice his storyline and including a good match. I just thought it was a brisk 2 hours gaps. So I think to be a champion match set for AEW Dynamite Hardy Bass. She said, I was thinking new about is set for AEW Dynamite Hardy Bass was on December 4th edition of Dynamite. And he said on your feet probably before and it singles bout to pick up host 8 singles victory since back in September. I said about any seat came in face to face in the ring with Tibius Sabian, Mercedes Monet. I get Monet a question with any say to get a shot, title shot outside the belt. He was saying that hasn't done anything in this business. I've been after locking down the CEO with a title shot to face any seat the store tall into the ring. I took a moment later. There was a Tibius Saberson match between Any Say and Monet was announced for AEW Dynamite Hardy Bass in 2 weeks. So next week we have two more matches next week. So let me see here. So the next match we have Adam Cole versus Kyle Foxel. It's starting next week on Dynamite on next week. So here's a story about those two. So give me 1 second here, guys. Let me wait to say after that. Adam Cole and Colorado set for Hang going out next week on Winter is Coming and this is of AEW Dynamite. Adam Cole and Colorado will be victorious in the 2024 Dynamite Justin Bottle World's best friends. Andrew will now collide in a Hang going out next week on the Winter is Coming and this is of AEW Dynamite. Andrew wins in the middle, only a title shot at MCF was a Dynamite Diamond Ring that was in on pay-per-view. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly have a long history together and they were friends in back in all ways and they were brothers in the undisputed era. Faster in NXT in that the promotion has built in AEW and their relationship has been tested and recorded. Adam Cole made his return to AEW this fall. He wasn't away from the ring for over a year due to a serious ankle surgery. I just saw at AEW Grand Slam last year. I was making his return Adam Cole and for a match against MCF. MCF threw down a sentence that forced Adam Cole to the win in 3 matches. I wasn't in a row in order to face him. Adam Cole didn't get the job done. wasn't instead Robert Strong won the Sweet Masters in a row in a on the title shot at MCF. Not just a match that took place at Full Gear in MCF was victorious after the match. MCF forcibly attacked Robert Strong in this probably emotional disagreement between Colorado and Adam Cole. And Colorado pleaded with Adam Cole to stop putting his friends in arm's way because he himself was seen with MCF. So MCF is the only man to ever hold the Dynamite Diamond Ring. He first won it back in last year. And it has restrained it every year since. So MCF will be here next week on Dynamite. Next week, and when he is coming. So give me 1 second here, guys. We got a lot more. So have a great Wednesday. So this is gonna make give me a poll on my YouTube. We got 67% like this show tonight on AEW Dynamite. 33% didn't like it. Wow, this percent is alright. So let's go my eighth poll on my Twitter. Give me 1 second. So we got 3% like this show. 6% didn't like it, and 7% is alright. So I'll be back here on this Friday on Friday Night SmackDown, and we might see you guys this Saturday for NXT Daylight this Saturday. There's so much more. So have a great Wednesday. I will be back here on this Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. So have a great Wednesday. We will be back here on Friday and Saturday, and I'll be back here next week on Monday Night Raw. Next week, of 2 hours, and just live stream next week. So have a great night, and I'll see you guys next time. So have a great Wednesday. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys this Friday on SmackDown and Saturday on Peacock. Maybe start time, let's start, I'd say, maybe 6 in a minute. What time that start? NXT Dayline on Peacock. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so it might be starting about, I'd say, give me 1 second. The start time. Okay, so this Saturday will be on 7 p.m. This Saturday on NXT Dayline will be on 7 p.m. is the time. So have a great Wednesday. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great Wednesday. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.